Hi, everybody. It's Lasha. This is, let me think. Wait a minute. Monday is January 1st. So today's the 30th of December. And last night at 2 in the morning, those videos that I put out there, wow, what a babble. I was so tired. And I intended on reading this. I took a shower at 2 in the morning and got dressed. I left the camera here at 3 in the morning. I crashed. I woke up about a half an hour ago, brushed my teeth, combed my hair, because I like to, shower at night. So I'm ready and fresh to read. And it's not, never mind. The title I put, it's called Physicians and Priests, Not Demons and Doctors. I think I did that on purpose. It sounded a little more salacious. I'm just telling the truth. So chapter 3, Physicians and Priests, we left off here with Dr. Oh, they're going to another doctor now. Yeah, last time we read, she was going from doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor. She had only had 2 seizures. And it was when she was going to school. She's a very altruistic girl. We need to remember that. She has Catholicism woven into her, the way Tom Cruise had Scientology woven into him. And don't forget, this was after the war. So people were very religious, very deeply religious in those times. So I'll just stop. I'll start at the top of page 29, okay? Let's go to Dr. I'm just going to say Dr. L. I can't pronounce these last names in German. Let's go to Dr. L now before school starts, just to be sure, all right? Maybe he can give you a pill or something to get you through the school year. Mama will make herself sick with worrying, Annalese told her sister. I had better let her take me to Dr. L again. So on September 5th of 1972, mother and daughter once more made a trip to, Aschenfenberg, to Dr. L's office in the, I'm going to spell it for you, Bismarckkallee. There's a brief report from Dr. L about this visit. He told the court investigator during the frequently mentioned interrogation in his office on February the 9th of 1997 that Annalese admitted that there had still been some seizures. I now prescribed an anticonvulsant, Zentrapil, 1 tablet in the morning, 2 at night. No pathological EEG could be elicited. No pathological ECCG could be elicited. So they couldn't elicit the specialist that they wanted to. Dr. L asked her to come back for regular checkups. And that's very consistent with the movie. In the movie, you'll see, how Annalese doesn't feel right on the medication. She feels really weird. She doesn't take it for long periods of time. And when she was taking it, she felt worse. And it confirms it in the book. Dr. L asked her to come back for regular checkups. And obediently, she saw him on January 18th, March the 27th, and June the 4th, and June the 6th of 1973. Despite a heavy burden of studying and considerable anxiety about the approaching examinations, we all know what it's like to go to an exam, whether you're in grade school, high school, college educated or university educated. It doesn't matter. It's scary. I remember once doing an economic um, multiple choice, and they trick you with those multiple choice. They're trickier than writing down your answer. Anyhow, despite her burden of school, there were no seizures. So that's what Dr. L's case history says, that she did not mention any seizures in the interviews with the neurologist in Weisenberg. We may assume that it was a minor one or an aftershock, as it were, the ones during the summer of that year. Concerning the results of the examinations, in the first half of 1973, according to Dr. L, also during these examinations, no pathological findings. Yeah, I already read that. In this indication of the rather distant relationship that must have existed between Annalese and Dr. L, I don't know at this point what point she's trying to make. Yeah, there were absences, there were miscommunications. She was experiencing some turmoil and some absences. Turning stiff became more frequent, and it's something that she didn't mention to the doctor. She didn't mention it to him. I didn't know that. What we also know, Dr. L's report, namely, that we started smelling a horrid stench, not perceived by others. I'm going to leave it there, because then it starts to get in to what look was that? One of dread, because you know what? This girl suffered. If you go to the playlist with Annalese Micheal, I did a live about 3 days ago. And I swore I wouldn't do this, but I did take a piece from the real footage, because there's a gentleman called True Talk, and I subscribe to his channel, and he's got 685 people. He's gonna soar. You can just tell. So I liked that video, and so I held the video up against the live so you could watch it, because it was very good, and he explains the story well, and he did know who Dr. Goodman was. So maybe he did read the book, but I just find it ironic that people smell these stenches, and I'm not ready to share my 2 apparition stories. Now, on that note, I will see you later, because I'll probably put up a silly video today dancing, or I might go downstairs and do that song I was supposed to write. I was so nervous last night, couldn't sleep. And I think it's because we packed up in April and then unpacked, and then we packed up in October, couldn't really find a place that suited us. And then we came back to this original place just before Christmas. I think that's why I've lost weight and I feel drawn, right? But I hope you enjoyed the book. She had a horrible life. I'm not doing this to exploit her. I find it fascinating that she lived through that, and I think her life should be honored. There's something about her story that just got me right here, So I will talk to you later at Royal Pushback Aftermath, and welcome. Thank you for joining. And if you haven't, you all know what to do now, lads and lasses, by now. I'm not repeating it again. Have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll do the same. End.